Once upon a time, in a far-away village, there was a very greedy doctor. He would refuse to treat poor patients, and had no sympathy for anyone. When it came to his rich patients, he would help them, but he would always overcharge. And at the end of the visit, he would always try to sell them useless medicine that they didn't need. On this day, he wanted to sell his patient some grass he found in the field. "This is very good medicine," he said. "It will certainly heal your back." The patient was eager to buy. "It will only cost you 10 gold pieces," the doctor told him. When the man happily accepted the price, the doctor was a bit sad. "I could have charged him even more," he thought. That night, he went to lay down and tried to sleep, but there was a knock on the door that woke him up. He went to the door to see who could be knocking. It was an old man, who seemed quite distressed. "Ugh, why did you wake me up so late?" the man complained. But then he noticed the man's luxurious carriage, and realized that the old man was likely rich. He agreed to help the man, and got into his carriage. He was annoyed because the ride was very bumpy, but what he didn't know was that the carriage was taking them to a mysterious realm. When they arrived, the doctor was amazed. As he walked through the house, the old man explained that the problem he needed help with was that his daughter was having a difficult pregnancy. The doctor entered the room and saw the husband and wife. He was quite nervous at first, because he hadn't delivered very many babies before. But when he thought about how much money he could get, he grew confident and told the man to bring him some hot water. As the old man came back, the doctor noticed that he had the silhouette of a fox. It finally occurred to the doctor that these were no ordinary people. They were kitsune, magical fox spirits. Regardless, the doctor's greed overcame his fear, and he went back to the delivery. He had the old man run back and forth bringing hot water and anything else he needed all night, until the morning came, and all 3 babies were delivered successfully. The kitsune rewarded the man with some tea, but after drinking it, he passed out. When he awoke, he was in the middle of an empty field. "Those kitsune sure do love to play their tricks," he thought. But they did leave him a chest full of gold as payment for his help. He bit into it to see if it was real, and it was. Suddenly, he felt terrible. The kitsune could have tricked him and left him with no payment, but they treated him fairly and paid anyway. As he walked home, he decided to turn over a new leaf and treat his patients fairly, instead of tricking them to get more money. So, the doctor and the kitsune family all lived happily ever after.